we are now catching up. As we wait for the online platform to kick in, I want to give each one of you a few minutes to introduce ourselves so that we can get started. Maybe before we go into that, I'll give you the lineup of events that is going to take place. We are going to have introduction talks from the youth representative, and then we shall go straight to have the companies within the entire fraternity to be able to give a talk of what has come of the experience in the circle. Thereafter will be followed by the chairmen of Entairo Housing and then Entairo Circle. Thereafter, we are going to have the talk from the chairman, the patron, who is going to introduce the unveiling of the membership enterprise platform for the circle, which is the main event for this day. Thereafter, we'll introduce our chief guests from the Ministry of Cooperative and County Cooperatives, Mr. James Marcy. And then thereafter, we shall have a vote of thanks from the circle secretary, honorable secretary, and then after that, we shall leave. So to start us off, I want to commit this great day or event in the hands of God by none other than the financial director of Surewealth Company, who is also a renowned CPS finalist, to present us before the Lord in prayer. Kindly, Grace Areva. We can all stand for the word of prayer, please.
Let us pray. Our kind and loving Father, we come before you this time. We thank you for this wonderful day. We thank you for the opportunity for each and every one of us presented here. Father, we thank you that you have given us the opportunity of Entairo fraternity. We ask for your presence, we ask for your guidance. Give us wisdom as we move this Entairo fraternity forward. Father, I pray that you may lead us, the vision that we have as leaders, as members, that we may be able to achieve it. Be with us during this ceremony and guide us all through. We pray this in Jesus' name.
Amen.
Thank you.
Just remember that there are people online.
This now?
So you have to stand there.
Okay. Thank you so much, Grace, for committing us to in prayer. Now, we are now blessed to start the program. You will all remember that this journey we started on 15th of May to have the recruitment drive for both the Circle Savings Cooperative and the Housing Cooperative societies. Today now marks the climax, whereby we are having the closing ceremony of all that we have done, and also at the same time, we are unveiling the platform for membership enterprise from Canoe Software. So during the course of the 2 weeks, we started off by the training of the youth, and we want to welcome the youth representative present today to give us a few remarks of what transpired and his experience within the circle. To do this, I want to welcome Dunstan Toyle. Welcome.
Thank you so much for this great opportunity. My name is Dunstan. Guest of honor, the chairpersons, the patron, and all Entiro collaborators. As I've said, my name is Dunstan, a member of Entiro SACCO, number 00124, also a member of AgriHub Tropical Limited within the EBN. I've prepared a brief speech. You allow me to read. It's a brief speech. As we come to the close of our 2 weeks rally, it's my great hope to say a few words as youth in Entiro SACCO. And I'm sure I had a voice on behalf of many young people whom I've interacted over time, especially over the last 2 weeks. The last 2 weeks, we joined hands to reach out on behalf of Entiro SACCO, by extension, Entiro Housing. The response has been overwhelming. Many members are excited, especially young members who have decided to join Entiro SACCO in a bid to save, collaborate, and invest. Indeed, a few have joined, and you can see from the wall, the Telegram wall, a few members have joined, and we welcome all those members in Entiro SACCO. From where I sit, these members did the right decision. They made a right decision to join the Entiro SACCO. I thank the leadership of Entiro SACCO and Housing, particularly the chairpersons, the patron, without forgetting our mom, the Honorable Secretary, for organizing and creating a special place for young people who are learning very quickly from experienced leadership. Although we have come to the end of 2 weeks rally, the recruitment has only started, and will continue as we announce on this opportunity provided by Entiro Fraternity Youth Workshop, where I attended for 2 days, was particularly very helpful, and we recommend, as young people, we recommend the management consider having such engagements in future. May God bless you, and thank you so much for this platform. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Dunstan, your chief guest. Entiro SACCO has come of age since its formation. It came up with an innovative way of nurturing dream teams into companies. To date, in total, we now have 10 companies that has been born out of Entiro SACCO, sorry, and we have more that are coming up. So today we are privileged to have representatives from 3 of them, and the 10 of them that I can talk today, which are not here present and represented. We have Amex Procurement that deals with procurement and supplies. We have Boma Fisheries that deals with the business of rearing fish in small ponds or horticulture and blue economy. We also have e-commerce, e-digital that deals with computers and the IT. We have DT 3, Motility, that does with the transport and mechanics. We also have DT8 Enterprise, that deals with real estate construction. We have AgriHub, that deals with agricultural produce and development and marketing. We have Aroma Foods, that deals with restaurants, foods, and catering services. We also have SureWealth company, that deals with insurance services and investment products. We also have Atlas and Heritage, that deals with our culture, tourism, okay, and related products. And then we have, finally, we have Global Wimby, that deals with flour from, we have actually one of their products is here, Global Wimby, that deals with millet flour for both porridge and our traditional food, which we call ugali. So today, I want to welcome a few of the company representatives here present, who will be able to talk about their companies and experience within the Entairo Sacco fraternity. To start us off is none other than an experienced man in insurance, several years in insurance. He's a businessman, he's a father, and let us welcome none other than Jonas Okwaro. Thank you.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. It's my pleasure standing before you just to say something about SureWealth, which is one of the DT companies that, as you have been told, deals with insurance investment. This company was registered October 5th, 2020. So far, progressing very well, and the business knocking at your doors so that you can provide for you and investment, the cars, the buildings where you live, the businesses that you do. We insure everything apart from death. Anything is insurable apart from death. So we'll knock in, come for you to be able to give us what we can for you and the services. Already some members here are enjoying the services of SureWealth, and I'm sure they can attest that though we are very young, we are just there. How are you? Yeah, we have come a long way, and it's one man who knows this business of cooperatives. Thank you very much, and God bless you.
Thank you so much, Jonas, for that presentation. Our next speaker is the company that deals with the flour that we have seen here, Wimby Flour. They call it Zawad. So this is the MD for Global Omambia.
Good everyone. I'm happy to be here. I welcome all of you. My name is Efika Omambia. I'm a business lady in medical industry, but I've also worked in corporates. I'm the managing director of Global Wimby Products Limited. We have our chairperson, that is Dr. Esther. She resides in the UK. We have our board of directors, and we also have our shareholders. Global Wimby Products is the first born in Entire. We are the first company where our flour is nutritious. We should use it for ugali, porridge, that is uji. Apparently, we are operating locally, but we are planning to do internationally, and that's why we decided to get the name Global, because we want to go global. I could wish and I could appreciate, and I'll be very happy if all of you can grab one packet of our flour. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Pacifica. Chief guests, because you've seen the companies are growing, and it's a lot that comes with the legal matters and all that, the entire SACCO felt it fit to have at least one or two lawyers on board to give these companies guidance on corporate issues. And today we are blessed to have one of those lawyers with us today, and we wish that we welcome him to come and give his few remarks. Thomas Okinyi, please take the floor.
Good afternoon, members, the guest, chief guest, patron, and the other officials. Like you've been told, my name is Okinyi Thomas. I happen to be a lawyer, but today I'm wearing the hat of a member, SACCO EBN, SACCO member number 350. If I say I'm not excited about today's event, then truth will be very limited in me today. Because I understand the event to be partly to also launch part of the digital platform, which has been developed over a period of time. And having participated in the drafting of the agreement of for the platform that will be launched today, partly, I feel excited that the whole thing is coming to fruition today. And from the speed that I've seen the membership is growing, and the SACCO itself, I know this can only boost us further. Any boost to the society, I benefit, we all benefit, because we are all stakeholders in this association. So I thank you very much. I'm hoping to see the best out of it. And we can always assist each other in whichever way we can as we move along, whichever advice and that kind of thing, as we grow together. With that few remarks, I will hand it over to the MC, and we'll all be blessed.
Thank you so much, Advocate Thomas Okinyi. And now, chief guest, we are also happy because as we grow, we are attracting so many professionals who are also members of Entairo SACCO. And because Entairo SACCO is growing, it has given birth to Entairo Housing. We also got one professional who is doing an architect on board. He's a member of the SACCO, but he's here present. And in the course of the 2 weeks, we did the groundbreaking ceremony of the Entairo Housing. And since he's here, we are delighted to welcome him to just share a few notes with the members and with you, so that you can be able to appreciate the much we have done. I want to welcome Architecture Collins Otieno.
For this opportunity, the entire housing fraternity. Very grateful. I'm a SACCO member 45, and I'm yet to join housing very soon. So I'll just talk about probably the drawing which I came across with for the housing, which is of a 3-bedroom. We have around 24 units, and 2-bedroom. We have 12 units with the studio units of 12 units still. So the 3-bedroom, I spoke last time and I clarified it, is 190 square meters in terms of sizing. And then the 2-bedroom is 135 with the studio units at 45 square meters. So they are of good size, as you can see. And they'll be of good spacing. If you look at the lounge, all are specified in the drawing. If you look at a lounge is very big with an open kitchen, also with an option of closing. And also these units are, you can convert them. The 3-bedroom is convertible. You can go to with the 2-bedroom and then you change the one to the other bedroom to be a studio unit. Same to 2-bedroom, you can make it one, change the other unit to be a studio and a standalone studio. So all these are under one, which will go up to 6 stories. Ground, you have the parking and the other shared amenities. So from 1st, 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th, we have the units. And on the, of course, on the terrace up there, we might think of creating a penthouse and a large terrace for as a resting area. All of them are fine-tuned to the way that they'll be sea view. If you look at the design part of it, they'll be orientated in a way that all the units will have a sea view point. Thank you very much, and that's my brief presentation for this. Hope to see you next.
Thank you very much, Collins, for that wonderful presentation. Now, next members, we now want to welcome the main cooperatives, that is the housing and the savings SACCO, so that their chairmen can come and be able to introduce the other officials to also give their stock, and then the program will pick from there. To start us off, we want to start with the Entairo Housing Cooperative, and is none other than, the chairman is none other than Senior Commissioner Moyoyoa, Ezekiel Moyoyoa, who is experienced in this area of the cooperative.
Thank you, MC. I want to take this opportunity now to introduce myself as Ezekiel Moyoyoa, the chairman of Entairo Housing Cooperative Society. I have a management committee of 9 members, and also as well as a committee of 3. I would wish those who are here to stand so I can be able to introduce you very quickly. I can, on my right, immediate right, is Gladys Getenga, ambaye ni committee member. Next to her is Grace Areba, ambaye is a committee member. At the back there, I have Engineer Keno, who is also a committee member. Then at the back, I have okay, Karibu. Then I have the vice chairman, Jonas Okoro. There are 3 committee members missing. With apology is Ndubi Henry, who is a committee member. Then John Yamosi, who is a treasurer, and also Professor Okemwa, who is recuperating and get well. In the advisory also, I have Kennedy Bozire, who is the chairman. Then Jane Yamura, who is the secretary, and also Mr. Miguel. Now, I want to take this opportunity first and foremost to give my gratitude to everybody for the successful launching of groundbreaking ceremony which took place on 23rd. It was a wonderful occasion, and I actually set us off because arising from that, we have had a lot of find out what we can be able to do, and we really thank everybody for having played whichever role they played for us to be able to move forward. So I had mentioned that meeting that we, in the interest of the society, is not really to lose any member who has shown intentions of becoming a member of the entire Housing Cooperative Society. The basics of becoming a member is a payment of 3,000 shillings and also minimum shares of 600 at 100, which comes to 60,000. I know there are a few who have not paid the whole amount, and I request and still urge them to really be able to fill up to become full members. Because at the end of the day, when we start realizing the benefits of housing, that share is what will give you your benefits. And also even those who have shareholding, which is maybe beyond one share is 60,000, maybe you've got, you're paid 80,000 towards shareholding. It is good that before we have the next general meeting, where we are going to declare any benefit surplus, it's good to make sure that your second share is fully subscribed, so that you have two shares by paying 120. Because if you pay 100 and 111,999 instead of 120, then it means you still have one share, although a lot of your money has been used to do the business which has generated the surplus. So it's advisable that all members understand that you have to put your share in good order by the time you go to the general meeting, and that can maybe be emphasized by the officer from the office, the guest of honor. Now, secondly, I would say after that occasion, many members who are interested in the units which are on offer, remember we have 24 units which are on offer, 6 studios, 6 2 bedrooms, and 8 3 bedrooms. We already have 13 have already gone, so which means, in fact, 14, which means we have 10 now. Some members who are interested are really been requesting that they be given an opportunity to be able to pay for the units. And on that basis, I was able to meet my committee and express the same, and they accepted that the units that are remaining have until the end of June, until 30th June, so that the members are given the opportunity to be able to take them up. So all members who are interested in the 4 units, 10 units we are remaining, pay your 500,000 within the next 31 days, and they'll be able to be among those who would be able to be given an opportunity to choose which site they require. And I urge all us members to be in the forefront, because the opportunities which are there are enormous. Right now, we are also thinking of how to invest in areas where there are high potential of becoming premier areas. And at the moment, the land is relatively low in cost. And that is especially in areas like in Naivasha, which is likely to be a business hub, and a dry port. We shall have a dry port in Naivasha sooner or later. And also the railway train, the SGR will also be able to pass through the same place. So that the land there relatively, as it is now, is the price is low, and we are thinking on that line direction so that members can be able to invest their money there, but low cost. When we don't do any development on them on the land, we can later on be able to sell it at a premier price and then be able to make some gains. Otherwise, I want to emphasize that the entire housing society is on track in coming up with a strategic plan for the next 5 years, 2021, 2025. And this will show the direction on how we want to grow. And I will expect that for members of the cooperative, you will give support to the management committee to be able to steer the cooperative to higher heights. And to the entire community, my is that we team up together. We are brothers and sisters, so we team up together in ensuring that entire SACCO succeeds, entire housing succeeds, the companies which are entire SACCO succeed, so that at the end of the day, all of us are able to benefit from the same. And we borrow the culture in Israel. In Israel, before somebody has the money to leave a local community, the money must circulate around 18 times before it goes out, so that the owners benefit from it before it goes out. We have the same situation for our companies, so that they will be able to benefit. So thank you for listening, and we will go back. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Commissioner. And indeed, at the entire housing cooperative, we prosper together. Our chief guest, we are now returning to the source. It all started. All that you've heard so far started from entire SACCO society, where they save, they rate, and invest. We do not have the chair today because, as you heard from Commissioner Wajua, he is unwell. But we have an able acting chairman, who is going to talk to us, and his name is Mr. Obutu Osoro. Your time, sir.
Thank you. Chief Guest, Chairman Muyoaywa, at the leadership of various companies, ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon. I am very privileged to stand before you. I'm an acting chairman now. However, the shoes I'm standing in is so big, and I don't think I'm fitting there. Professor Okemwa, you know him. He has taken us in a long distance. Wakati mwingi is ahead of us. And I feel that I don't fit to represent him. But then there's no in a small way. We have leadership with us here, management. But before I introduce many others, we have our former treasurer, Madam Jane. Can you stand up, please? This is the genesis of treasury of SACCO. This lady, she worked around the clock and she has done very well for us. And she actually retired, self-retiring because of commitment maybe she had from the church and other areas. So she thought of that, she can step aside. But she's with us throughout. She didn't. That's why you see wherever we are, she's there when it's time. She's a good lady and we always invite her. Thank you. other officials who are here, please, you can stand up and then I do introduction. Management committee has 9 members, and we have our able secretary, Madam Gladys. She's like the pillar of the SACCO, because every minute move, you will always get on the way with that. We have Mr. Muyoyo, he's a member, and he's also a member of the communication. He's very good guidance as far as education programs are concerned. We have Madam Grace. She's also a member in the management. We have Pacifica. Now, the MC is the main person in the entire SACCO because he's the chairman of supervisory. Whenever we tuna Teresa kidogo, he's there to put us on track. Thank you so much. There are other members who are not here. The credit manager, the credit chairman, Mr. Bao, is absent and he sent his apologies. And also we have, who is this now? I think my eyes are growing old. Mr. Barake, he also sent apology. He's not with us. This about the same thing. He's also a member. And I think those are who we are. Treasurer is in Lamu. He's not with us here. And I hope that one of the best time will join us is the one who took office from Madam Jane. Members, ladies and gentlemen, the SACCO has moved, and actually we have covered hills and mountains. We started as a SACCO in a small way from 60 members. Here we are 456, and our aim is high. Out of that, we have managed to be ahead of our strategic plans. And we put our strategic plan down, we are ahead of it. Like now, entitled housing cooperative society, I think we have to start it later. But it came by the way because of the speed we are moving on and with the blessings of the Lord. We have dream teams which have been registered as companies. We are also of one of the dream teams, and I have my MD here. Stand up, please, Stacy. Is Engineer Keno, and he's a very senior person in the county government of Mombasa. And our company is called DT8. We did construction, did estate, and you see when we deal with housing, they will get some kind of services from us as a company. And also we float properties for sale. So ladies and gentlemen, we have moved until we are in a position where that even if you want to register, you want a loan, you can do it in the comfort of your house. You don't need to come to the office. It is online, everything's there. And in meetings, you can attend meetings through Zoom. So we are digitally compliant. So I think that's where we are beating many SACCOs which have not reached that level. So we are looking forward, and I think our main aim now, the next step is FOSA. I think Chief Guest, we are people who are determined, and I think maybe the sky is the limit. So that's how much I can tell you. We can talk so much, and we have our details around. You can go to the website. You can get all details from us. Thank you so much. Welcome and feel at home.
Our chief guests, as you've heard, we have been dreaming big. And at the source, we had a big dream, which started with only a few members. As you heard, there were only 16. Their dream was to have a SACCO, have a housing, and then eventually become what? A major bank. So we were very privileged during their dreaming time that they got the incubator for hatching those dreams into reality. And we are privileged that the incubator we got is none other than a professor of law in the US, who is now a member of the SACCO. And we are very lucky that in the 2 weeks he has been here, being the patron of both the housing and the SACCO, that he is here today to help us to tell you on how he incubated these dreams. And today now we have got the 10 companies, we have the housing, and we have other bigger dreams that we want him to hatch. Welcome, Professor Brian Oenga, to give us a few remarks. And I think after the speech, I will allow him to introduce the Canoe technologies, and thereafter invite our chief guest to speak. Thank you.
The chief guest, my good friend, Commissioner James Mwasi. I used to mispronounce his name, but I practiced so hard. But I realized I was not alone. Now that I'm here physically with him, I'll apologize in person. So, Bwana Mwasi, thank you so much for making your time. We know we hired you so much to come. My good friend here, the chairman of Housing, Senior Commissioner Muyoyo. All right, and then my good friend here, the acting chair, Bwana Osoro Butu, and of course, sitting in for my good friend, and I call my elder brother, Professor Ukemo Ezekiel. To them, the leaders and the members of entire SACCO and Housing. Amjambo? Mbiyamole? Nekwega? Nade? Soba? Where one? Soba? Arabu ingine nimesahau ni gani? Ni gani hiyo? Wasindamana. Hiyo ni gani? Unasema hiyo? Wasindamana. Namna gani? Jibu hiyo bwana.
Nasindamana.
Nimesahau gani tena? Orie ni gani hiyo? Luya, orie. No, Luya ni mrembe bwana. Don't lie bwana. Si ni mrembe orie. Si ndio hiyo? Hiyo ndio wanasema vindu vichenjanga. Hiyo najua namna hiyo. Chiviri. And indeed, today, I think I'm very, very excited. Extremely so, and indeed so, to stand before you today, the May 30th of 2021, amidst the pandemic, the COVID-19, which has ravaged the world, and Kenya is no spared. But through your resilience, the love to push ahead, and all of us working together, even within the pandemic situation, you have actually trounced that, and you are here in person to witness one of the great achievements that you as members, through the leadership, have achieved, through the help of leaders, the Kilifi County Cooperative Office, represented by Commissioner James Mwasi. I have so much to say, but I want to minimize so that we allow more time to get the wisdom of our chief guest. For the last 2 weeks, the entire SACCO, in partnership with the entire house and the BN fraternity, because we have the BN, the entire business network, have joined hands in making a statement that we are here to invite more friends who are like-minded, who want to save the money, who want to collaborate, and who want to invest. They are so much welcome. We met all of people last week. We met, in fact, we met young people, the students. They were very excited. In fact, we had 2 days right here at Haverton Hotel Club on May 20, 28th, and 21st. They were seated here and they had a good time. In fact, even after we called the meeting off, I was sneaking through the window and they were so busy wanting investors in housing. And then, of course, the gateway is the entire circle. All right? So that's the matter. So through the entire circle, which has grown tremendously, last time when we had a training by your officers, Bwana Amos Kenga, he did a great job, and Mr. Ruha, you know, they said that we are growing like this, instead of like this, which means maybe you can give us a scorecard when we speak, Bwana, you know, when the umdoswetu up. But we are growing because Africa is ready for an awakening. And the awakening is where everybody is in the field playing the game. My dear brothers and sisters, the greater picture is this. For far too long, so many of us in Africa have been spectators. And I'll give you a quick example. I have no offense for Arsenal or Man United. I do keep giving this example all the time to the young people. I have no offense for them. But while you watch Arsenal and Man United, Chelsea, and what have you, what is happening with you is that you are actually building them because they have no time watching you. If you go to their homes and their lifestyles, I don't think they are watching you. So the question is, who is better? Is it the person actually doing the action, or is it the person watching? Who is growing? You think about it. Because your team can win for 10 minutes, you are so happy. Oh, I won. And you go your way. Thank you very much. But the guy who was in is earning millions of pounds or dollars or what have you in this bag. Before you know it, there are systems being built there. And this is the where Africa needs to really think big. I'd rather have a situation where we watch Chelsea or Man United, and they also can watch our FC or Harambee Stars or Bandari or Shabana, so that it's on an equal basis. It is that simple example I will tell you that we have allowed so many companies, foreign, take away the cake that God gave us. He gave us so many resources in Africa, but we are spectating as they loot, as they take, as they enslave the indigenous. If you doubt me, I was asked this question many years ago, and I want to ask you, why does Nigeria export crude oil and then import refined oil? You answer the question. And who is this refining? The phones that we are using, the raw materials come from Congo and what have you, but then we are so happy saying, oh, I have a 5G kind of phone and what have you. Thank you so much. But who produced that phone? Think about it. Do you know the premium they add into that price you pay for the phone? Multiply that for decades to come, and you'll see why Africa will soon be enslaved by choice. Not by compulsion, but by choice. I have sung this song many times over. Reason why the entire circle in its own way have come up with many good ideas, so that now we call upon ourselves together as we save our money so that we can raise the capital we need for our businesses, find dreamers who dream like you, because we all dream. Whether you dream in your mother tongue or Swahili or English, it doesn't matter. Find your equal dreamers, join hands, and you'll see what's happening. Some magic will happen. So magic has begun happening. You heard the MC, Bwana Richard, talk about the 10 companies. I don't have to go over them again because I can go until midnight. Don't worry about it. But this is one company here which has produced Wimbi. Now we can have our own company, ikipeana Wimbi. Makofi kwa kwanza. Yes. All right. So where was this Wimbi 2 years ago? It was in the dreams. Now we can see it. What I'm trying to show you, my dear brothers and sisters, we in Kenya, we in East Africa, in Sub-Saharan Africa, and Africa in general, the next 2 decades are defining for whatever happens to our next generations. It is upon you now to awaken yourself, whether you are 70 years old or 7. In fact, we have a member who is over 70, and he calls me and say, I feel like I'm beginning my life now. And I said, yes, that's the way. And then somebody who is in the R50 said, mimi nimezeka sana, nikacheka kabisa, nikasema wewe ndio kuzeka. Hamna shida. Kuzeka, so what? Ndio kuzeka tu. Kwani kuna shida? But somebody who is 70 plus feels like you are an answer. You see what I'm talking about? It's not about attitude. That's basically what I'm saying. If you have the right attitude, like we are beginning to build, you will see some good things happening. Now, Ntaro Sacco has got so much and has got a strategic plan. One of the strategic plans is to make sure that why today we are congregated here both physically and also online. Thank you for joining, and thank you, Bwana Engineer Bernard Kiwato, for making it possible through your KDR TV, which is using to connect with our members and our fellow Africans and entire world as such, because we have to be in leadership to build every one of us. So today, therefore, we are proud to come and witness a huge milestone of a circle, where we are now experiencing the beginning of digitization. And if you speak to the chairman of eDigital, Jonathan, he will tell you the difference between digitization and digitalization. I don't think you understand the difference. All right? The difference is that you can use the digital platform to learn from it. So through the Canoe Software Limited, okay, being represented by Deb Jyoti, who's going to walk us through what we have done, the entire cycle on April 22nd, 2021, signed an agreement where Canoe Software is going to actually develop 3 softwares for us. One, membership enterprise, which is being launched today. All right? And the number 2, the e-commerce. It's coming. It's loading. That's what they say in some lingo. It's loading. And then we're going to have the financial systems, or in other words, known as the banking. These 3 softwares will mean that the entire circle is both digitalized and able also to earn in collaborations with the EBA network in such a way that we can now start moving in a way that we can now really have the potential using the digital abilities. You know that the world is moving digital now. In fact, it keeps on reminding that the world is going digital and into the future, and that is now. You see, that's what he kept on telling me all the time. So, my dear friends, cooperators, and the chief guest, we inspire not only NACO, but the entire SACCO movements, the entire cooperative movements, because I will assure you that some of the ways we can midwife our capital need is by the Kenyans coming together and building a we avoid inflow of capital, because it's very expensive. Expensive to borrow money in the rest that you have seen being borrowed. Then you and I will be consigned to pay bills nationally and even individually. Guess what? We can have our own basis, and therefore the cooperative generally, the psychology of cooperatives is that we put together and then we have more resources that can be used in addressing our needs, such as cooperative, housing cooperative. We need money for the housing cooperative, and the money is in your pockets. By being members of housing cooperatives, also investing in housing cooperatives, then we work on the economies of scale. And this is the whole idea of cooperatives. I am a believer now of cooperative movement, not only in Kenya, because it's just not in Kenya, it's also in the rest of the world. It's not a phenomenon in Kenya alone, no. It is actually, it's been here for a while. And therefore, I didn't know about cooperatives for a long time until when I became a disciple of it now. And I believe in cooperative movement. Therefore, entire SACCO, being one of the Kilifi County SACCOs, I think has begun well. We have a lot of room to improve, and we need your counsel. And I want to recognize every member of entire SACCO, every member, individually, and of course, entire housing, for your support, for your resilience, even through this pandemic, and for your foresightedness. Let us fix our eyes on the ball so that we can keep sailing high and high and high. So what I want to do now is to invite the Canoe Software Limited to kind of give us a tour, of the membership enterprise before I invite our chief guest to launch that kind of software, the membership enterprise. All right. So, Deb Jyoti, if you are online, it is your time now to take through the membership enterprise, and you can say a few words on behalf of your time now before then I can invite our chief guest to take us through. Thank you very much. Deb, over to you.
Good evening, everybody. Am I audible?
Deb, yes, you are. You are.
Okay, thank you so much. Good evening, everybody. All the esteemed member, chief guest, chairman, and we got the opportunity to be a part of Intero SACCO. We are now the digital partner as appointed by Intero SACCO. And by saying that we are a digital partner, it is our responsibility to take Intero SACCO on a digital platform. So here today we are going to launch the website. We have revamped the website, the existing website, and also we have worked on the enterprise membership portal, where we have already worked with the admin portal. Then we will be also giving the members portal as well. So that is also ready. So, but we'll be giving in due course of time in the next 10-15 days. And then we'll be also providing the e-commerce portal, where all the members or the vendors can, if they have a business, they can sell their product, as well as if they want to buy, they can buy also from there. And as there is an aspiration that Intero SACCO would be a bank, so we are also going to provide Intero SACCO Cooperative Society Bank. So that is also on the way. So we have started all our work, and we'll be finishing the entire work by November. And after that, we'll be working beside Intero SACCO as a digital partner, and we'll make it ensure that everything is working fine, and all the members will be having mobile application like in Android and iPhone. So there should not be any trouble. That's will be main goal of us, and we'll be also beside that promoting Intero SACCO into the different part of the Kenya and outside world as well, so that Intero SACCO can perform on the digital platform seamlessly. So let us just go this website, and Mr. Bernard, can you please go to the next section? So we have various sections in this website, where in the home page itself, Mr. Bernard, if you can scroll down, we have Chairman Professor Ezekiel Okimawa's message here, and all this, whatever you are seeing, this can be controlled from the admin portal, which will be providing you. And the admin portal will not be having only website control, but it will be having all the controls, all the notice, all the any video notice or any written notice. So it will be like communicating between members and the management in hand, and everything, all the information will be on your fingertips. So there are gallery, and this gallery is a combination of image photographs as well as videos. Then there are blogs. All the members are allowed to write blogs, which will be controlled by the admin. They can upload their blogs. If they feel something good, they can write. And after that, all our partners. So in the partner, we have the existing partners. We can also add more. And then we have media center. So all the press release and news will be launched here. So I won't go much depth into it because the website is entirosaco.com. So I welcome all the members to log in and check what it is available there. So beside that, it have all the, on the top you can see menus. So I'm not getting into the menus because all these menus, there are a lot of information at this moment. So there are so many things, but I'll be liking to take you through the membership form from where you'll be able to register yourself. Though we have already taken a database of 500, approximately around 500 members who are available here. So Mr. Barnett, can you click on the committee on the top in the menu? Yes. So here we have 3 committees as of now, but this product is now newly developed. So more committees, you can create your committees yourself from the backend. And Mr. Barnett, can you click on the next link that is I cannot see from here because it is a small screen. Just below the Entero Saco, there is another link, the Executive and Management Committee. Yes. And then after that, there are just below that, the Supervising Committee. So all the information, contact details, because we don't have all the contact details as of now. So enter the contact details, then you can be able to contact the committee members. And then we have directory. Please log into the directory. Yeah, click on that. And these are all the members. Can you please scroll down a bit? We have around 500 members here. We'll be uploading the image, their profession, as well as their designation in the Entero Saco. So their designation in the Entero Saco, their profession, and deals in. So this is a business directory basically. So anybody wants to see who is doing what. For example, there is a company who is dealing with insurance. So if any insurance is required, they probably can find it from here. Now the fields are less because those informations are not there with us, but we'll be doing it very soon. I mean, it is already there. You have to just enter the data. It will reflect on the top. Mr. Barnett, there is something called Join Entero Saco. A joint Saco membership on the top. On the top, there is a black login is there. Just yes. Yeah. So this is basically the membership of the Entero Saco, and here you can join now. Mr. Barnett, can you click on join now? Yes, there is a form. There are 5 different stages. So you have to put your personal data, business data, if you're working with any organization and all. Then finally you have, if I fill up the form, it's a little bit bigger, so time is less right now. So there is a payment, and there you have the opportunity to pay online as well as directly to the bank and upload the receipt. And then your inquiry will come to the backend. So Mr. Barnett, there is a login button. Click on login button. Yes. Mr. Barnett, can you just put the user ID and password? I have just sent you through WhatsApp at this moment.
Yeah, it's not accepting me to type in the information. I don't know why.
Okay. I don't know. Okay, it's okay. So this is basically the membership portal. enterprise membership application where each and every member can log in with their user credential. And this is at this moment secured with admin password. So we'll give it to the InterSACO, the concerned person, and once they allow, then it will be given to all the members. That is the reason it is locked at this moment. So entering into this login, putting the login credential, you will be able to. Bernard, can you switch off this, because I'm getting a.
Okay, 1 second. I'm getting you 1 second here. 1 second here. There we go. Copy that one. 1 second. I'm trying to get into the login. Just trying. Okay, go in. Okay. It's not accepting, my brother. So say what did you want? Let me capture that screen. One second.
Well,
let me capture the screen. 1 second here. Let me just capture the screen. 1 second. 1 second here.
Have you opened through Chrome browser?
Yes, that's what I did. So I want to try to see if I can capture the screen. That's what I want to check here.
Yeah, because working in my laptop, I'm trying in my laptop, it's working fine.
Okay, let me see why it's not actually accepting me here.
Even I am from my mobile.
Okay, that's what I want to see. 1 second here. 1 second here. Let me try Let me try the last one.
In mobile also it is.
Okay.
It is working fine.
1 second here. Okay, 1 second. Let me try to capture. Google. Seconds again. Let me try the last one.
Can you open a new Chrome and just type eloginweb.com?
I've already. It's actually here, but I bring it when I bring it over the other end. It's not accepting. 1 second. Let me try your. It's already the information is
Okay.
here. Not now. All that information is here. 1 second. Let me see if I can bring it in another way, or in another way form. 1 second. Yeah. Okay. Let me see if that one can accept again. 1 second again. Change that one. Local. We will go to. I don't know why it's not accepting me, my brother. Yeah, it's not accepting to load. Yep, I don't know why.
Can you open a new
Yeah, it's already
browser?
Open, yeah, it's open on
Okay.
my browser, but it can't accept to come into the production studio. That's what is happening. That's the problem.
Okay, but there it is opening.
Yeah, it's opening. Yeah, it's opening on dashboard, but it's
Okay,
not
fine.
actually accepting. It's not accepting.
Okay,
to
so,
come to the software. Yep.
Okay, I got it. So it is not coming on your television, but it is working fine.
Yes. You
Okay.
can see dashboard,
So-
statistical analysis, my calendar.
That's
bunch
okay,
of
that's
features.
okay.
Yeah. Okay.
So go back to the website again and
Okay. 1 second. InterSACO. Good.
So am I audible in the?
Yeah, you are very audible. Yeah, you're
Okay.
perfectly
Okay,
good.
fine.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let me,
Okay,
let me
fine.
open. Let me go back to the website. 1 second here. Entitled circle. Okay. 1 second here. URL. Okay. There we go.
Is there a way I can share my laptop, or you can, if you have another laptop, open it there and then put your camera there.
Okay. Let me
Yeah,
go
in
back.
that way you will be able to show that.
Let me grab another laptop. 1 second here. One second. Okay, let me grab it. I'll do it. Okay. I'm getting a link very fast here. Logging in.
So if you can focus.
Yep, I'm opening. 1 second. That's what I'm doing. That's exactly what I'm doing, right? 165. Okay, 72. 23. Okay. 3, 6, 8, 9, 7. Why is it not accepting me? 1 second here again. YMX call. Okay. Bear with me. One simple one. Open. Okay. 1 second here. Okay, 271. 71. 31. 52. 52. Bear with me a little bit here. Okay. 271. Ambassador 276 34 53 884. Allow. Okay. 1 second. Okay. I'm putting my camera. My camera was a little bit away. Okay, 1 second here. Then we go ahead. Yep. Logging in now. So 276 34 53 884. Allow. Okay. It's a tough one here, but that's what we will do. Oh, I removed you. Sorry. So Jaipur. Sorry. Please log back.
Hello.
Please log back.
Hello.
We can hear you, Ray. Go ahead. Ray, you are muted. Okay, we can hear you. Go ahead.
Hello.
Hello, we can hear you.
Yeah.
We can hear you.
Okay, fine.
Go ahead.
But I okay. Hello.
Hello, we can hear you. Go ahead.
Yes. Am I audible?
You are audible, yes.
But I can't hear you by anything from that side. Well, there are some technical failure, I think, due to connectivity of the internet connection and all. But this is opening everywhere, even in Bernard's computer and even in my computer as well as everywhere. Maybe in the television there is some restriction that when we are putting user ID and password, so it may be detecting that as some kind of this one. So I won't be able to show you the backend at this moment, but I already have shown earlier, so we'll be showing it next time. But the website is ready, and even the back ready. With 50 to 60% of the work is already done, completed, and by the end of November, you'll be having the entire work in your hand. So that's how I would like to finish here. And we have already launched it in the enterosacco.com, and that's how we have we have launched the product digitally today.
All right. Thank you so much. Can I go now, Deb?
Yes.
All right. I must thank you so much, Deb, and your team. I know we had Rupak, all right, Basak. Please, many regards to him, and Praveen, and of course, Arvind, and don't forget the SPOC, Kusumu. Her name is like our city here, Kisumu. She needs to come to Kisumu here so that we can say
absolutely.
Kusumu was in Kisumu. All right. But This is very exciting. You've seen the work, as she said, is about 50-60%. And because we have three systems which will be interlinked to each other, so this one will keep on being developed as the other one continues, and then finally they will be connected together, and then you have a nice seamless flow of the three systems. But fair enough. Thank you so much, Deb, for staying late, because we know in India it's almost it's 2.5 hours from now. We must say that Canoe Software were great and are still, thank you for being willing to partner with us. We had a long haggling in negotiations for almost 7 months, but finally we agreed on April 22nd, and ever since they are on our case to provide information to make sure we look good. So thank you so much for your effort and for your professionalism. We totally appreciate you, Canoe Softwares India, which I also know you have a subsidiary, Canoe Technologies USA. We do appreciate you so much, and I wish you were here so we can ask you questions, but members, you heard the website is live, entairosacco.com. You can go on there and share your views, so that whatever you think can be fixed will be fixed, because it's still work in progress. It's work in progress. All right? So feel free to go to entairosacco.com, and especially those who are not members, please pay attention to the being a member, okay? Because being a member, all you need to do is pay 4,450 Kenyan shillings, and of course you can pay through the pay bill number 102578 hash. No, the pay bill number is 400222, 400222, and then the account number is one I was saying earlier, 102578 hash, then your name. 102578 hash, your name. That's the account number. And the money goes to Entairo Sacco, okay? And then, of course, the pay bill number, remember, is Cooperative Bank, 400-222-222. Once you are a member of the Entairo Sacco, after paying that money and, filling the form, okay, then you are going to be eligible to also join Entairo Housing, where you pay 3,200 to apply, and then one share will be 60,000 Kenyan shillings. And of course, you are a member of Entairo Housing. Now with that, having said that, ladies and gentlemen, it's my single honor now to invite our chief guest, our good friend, Bwana James Mwasi. James Mwasi is the County Cooperative Commissioner of Kilifi County. And he also is the head of the Cooperative Directorate in Kilifi County. He's assistant cooperative officer. And guess how many years? Who can guess? How many years has he been that? No, don't guess, Mujoya. No, you are cheating on this question, I can see you, Let me ask someone to guess. Who can guess from Ukonyuma? Bwana Engineer Mayaka, can you guess? 10, you got it right. Mpige makofi hiyo. Actually, it's 10. You think I'm kidding? Si ni kumi bwana Soro ama ngapi? Since 10 years? Yeah. Yes, you got it right. That means we are in the same Entairo spirit. That's the Entairo spirit speaking there, okay? So the 10 years experience in the sector. Spending 10 years in something, you must love that, isn't it? You must love where you are spending 10 years. Am I right? So therefore, I can add, although he never told me, that he has passion for this job and the cooperative movement. And then he has served in many sub-counties, okay, including Mombasa, where he served under the stewardship of one senior commissioner, Muyuaywa, our man here. And I got to know several names of Muyuaywa, by the way. Someday ask me, I'll tell you, okay? All right. And then James Mwasi is a trainer and a very good one. He has trained us actually online, even until midnight almost sometimes. Thank you, Bwana James. I joked on Zoom and I was very serious. that if all cooperative officers and, our Kenyan government, people working in big offices like his office, are that passionate and working overdrive, then Kenya should be moving very fast in the economic front. So hiyo makofi kwa James kwanza. Anafanya kazi mzuri. Bwana, hiyo chengiana bwana. Moja. Ngoja sijamwalika, mnaanza makofi mapema. All right. He's also a consultant on cooperative and financial management. And then I heard that he's a great friend of entire SACCO, and he means very well. In fact, as he comes to speak, I want to echo the words that you said, that the next where we are moving was? Fossa. And during one of his speeches, he thought I was not listening and we are not listening. He said in his own words, let me paraphrase him, entire SACCO will be entire Fossa, entire Bossa will be entire Fossa in 1 or 2 years. That's what he said. And unajua ndiye ataapprove maneno sasa. Unataka kusema namna hiyo. Sasa tusimame bwana. Sasa hata tunyoroshe mikono. Makofi moja. 2. Funga. Fungua. You save. Bwana save. You save. Collaborate. And invest. So that we prosper together. Mwasi, moja, funga, fungua. Karibu sana.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Professor, for that kind introduction of myself. And I think Professor has done a very good job. I think one thing that he forgot to remind us is that I'm also a member of the entire SACCO.
I didn't forget, I was camouflaging.
Yeah, I'm also a member. So I'm part of this family. So I must say that I'm really honored to be with you here today. And I want to really thank Professor for the invitation. He called me yesterday night, past curfew hours. I don't know where he got the courage from, but that was the time that he called me, informing me about this great activity. So since he is my friend, I said that I will forgive him for one reason. I know he's a man who lives in the diaspora, and maybe probably he could be nursing hangovers of different time zones. So maybe you thought it was the morning of yesterday. Yeah, so when he called me, I told him, well, I'll see whether I'll find time to join you. But again, I couldn't let him down because he is a great friend of mine. We have come a very long way, and we still have a lot to do with him. So I said that since he has a very important activity, I'll make sure that I come so that we can really celebrate this milestone together. And maybe before I go there, I think I was called upon to come in and launch the system. I will call it a management information system. In our jurisdiction, we call them management information systems. Yeah, it's more or less the same thing. So before I do so, I just want to make a few observations. And first and foremost, I really want to thank all those people who are behind, who worked tirelessly to ensure that this event occurs. And I want to say that it has been a very good event right from the start. I really liked the way we have conducted ourselves right from the beginning. From where I sit, we normally preside over meetings. It's part of our mandate. And as you all are aware, is that we are living in very extraordinary environments or other situations. We have the pandemic that is here and still with us. I'm told now we have a variant which is very fatal from UK. Yeah, so that tells us that we need to be really extra vigilant about it. So as an office, we are also very keen to ensure that those protocols that have been prescribed by the Commissioner's Office and also by the Ministry of Health are strictly observed. Issues to do with the distancing, ensuring that we have our masks. And now that it is a meeting, I think this meeting is supposed to last for only, is it 2 hours? Yeah. So we are here to ensure that the same has been complied to. And I'm happy that we are still operating within the timelines that have been provided for such kind of a meeting. In line with that, I also want to tell us that such arrangements of meetings like this, we normally call them hybrid meetings, whereby we have members, a few members in a broadcasting venue, and then the other ones are being plugged virtually. So in such kind of arrangements, such kind of arrangements have now actually been anchored in law. So assets, both housing and the SACCO, is supposed to ensure that you make deliberate efforts to amend your bylaws so that you can include the aspect of virtual meetings so that now it can be binding. You know, somebody can easily go to court. Why is it that you're holding meetings? It has only few people. Some of us have been told to log in online using the platforms, the Zooms and the Google meetings and all that. So it is important to make that effort so that you can include the meetings in your bylaws. The second aspect that I also wanted to talk about is about the prospects, the growth prospects of the two societies. And here I want to commend the teams, the management committees, for steering these societies to the heights that we have reached. I want to say that it is very commendable. Sometimes I look at these two organizations and I say, I feel proudly associated with them. I know it has been a very long journey. It was not that very easy. In fact, me to register a SACCO by the name Entiro was a very big issue. So it took a very long nini for me to be convinced. And it's because, Professor Brian is a very good person. He talks so well. Then he also had, Senior Commissioner Moyoyo there. He told me, no, Mercy, this one is okay. We can go ahead and register it. And we want to assure you that it will not become a clan circle. And I'm happy that we have all of us on board. Yes, I really like the business model, especially this model of trying to create synergies with even the company that you are trying to model, the companies that you are trying to nurture. That is the best thing to do, because in business, you need to collaborate, isn't it? For you to do well in business, you can't go it alone. You need to do what? Collaborate. And I'm happy that Entairo Sacco is actually living to their motto of save, collaborate, and invest. So here again, I want to advise us that in the current dispensation, the law has provided for registration of corporate entities as memberships into our circles or into our cooperatives. So I think this is a good time to think about, bringing in those companies as corporate members. You can come up with even requirements for registration of a corporate member into either your circle or even the housing. That is the only way that we can be able to grow as a circle and even as a housing cooperative. There are some people who will want to come in as a corporate and not as a individual member. We call them artificial persons. So there is that window. So that will call for us now amending our bylaws. Is it? And I think that is not something that is very hard. It's something that we can easily do. The other aspect that I wanted also to comment on is on the issue of the recruitment drive that we have had for the last 2 weeks. And here I want to commend the teams that went outside there to preach the gospel of Entairo Housing and Entairo Sacco and ended up bringing some more people on board. The numbers that have been mentioned here by the youth representatives are very good. So I want to say that they have really done a good job, and I want to ask them to continue with the same spirit. Membership of cooperative organizations is open and voluntary, and recruitment is a continuous process. It's a continuous process, and we can do it in so many other ways. Thanks to the innovative ideas that the SACCO has come up with, the issue of having a system. I want to believe that the system that is being developed will also provide an opportunity for members of the public. Maybe we shall have a public portal where people can just log in and just check what is going on. Yeah? Maybe look at the website and all that. Maybe we can have a public portal where people can be referred. They just get in, but they only come up to the sitting room. Here. So that way of trying to market the SACCO, because you can tell them just get to our website, go to this portal. There's a public portal somewhere. I find all our details there, the requirements for membership, application forms, and all that. Yeah, the reason why I'm saying this is because the world has now gone digital. Somebody was talking like there is a difference between digitization and digitalization. Me, I normally take them to be more of the same thing. Yeah, so this is an era that we need to embrace, and I want to really commend you for this achievement. And again on this, I want to assure our memberships that the initiative in place is anchored in law. So this is not something that a few committee members have sat and agreed upon. No, it is anchored in law. If you look at the SACCO Societies Act, read together with the regulations 2020 and the 2010, they are talking about the issues of SACCOs investing in management information systems. So what do they mean by saying that you need to invest in a management information system? What they want to achieve is that we want our SACCOs to digitize their operation. We want at the bare minimum to be able to, do accounting functions, system, and able to get a platform where members can interact, where members' data information can be stored, a system that can be able to give reports required by them. So what is being cooked is an equivalent of a management information system. What is ready for us is one package or one module which addresses issues concerning membership. But Brian has told us, Professor, that there is another module that is coming on e-commerce, isn't it? I want to believe that this e-commerce is a platform where now we can transact twice, isn't it? I'm not an ICT person, but I want to believe that that is a platform where now we can do business interactions, business interactions. Then there is another one, is creating the financial system, or rather the banking system. So this is a system now that will enable us now to do our operations. Our CEO can be able to get in, feed the information there, and he gets his reports. The prescribed manner. That is the way to go. So to become a foster society, you have to start preparing from now. So you have to put these systems in place. You have an office, sufficient space. You have to have this system in place. Once that is done, we can now start negotiating. You ask me, Commissioner Mwasi, what are the requirements of starting a FOSA? Commissioner Mwasi, what are the requirements of being supervised by SASRA, maybe under the window of authorization? Because I want to believe that once you go to another step, there are benefits of going to that step, isn't it? And I want you to really take advantage. The window of regulation that is on now, that is Regulations 2020, has 3 categories of SACCOs that will be brought on board at SASRA level. One is a society that has over 100 million deposits. Tuko pamoja hapo? And I know entitled SACCO, with the heavyweights I'm seeing around here, very soon, including myself, very soon we shall hit 100 million deposit. Si tutakuwa tuko ndani. The other shortcut is, and when you are being regulated, you are allowed now to do the other things. You can now explore the digital channels of doing business. Sindio hivyo? Yeah. The other shortcut to it is you become a diaspora SACCO. And this is like a hybrid, because Brian is a diaspora, is it?
No, I'm here.
No, you're also diaspora. You are a diaspora member. And there's so many other members who are in Canada and all that. They are diaspora members. So we qualify to be diaspora. Then there is this other aspect of digitization. SACCOs that are doing their business using digital channels, the mobile bankings, the social networks, and all that, also fall under SASRA. So it only requires us to prove, are we doing our business digital? Are we digital? For us to be supervised by SASRA. And when you are supervised by SASRA, you will be gazetted, isn't it? Yes. Once you are gazetted, the public now will have confidence with us. And once the public has confidence in us, nini na happen? What will happen? More people will join in. They will join in. We raise more capital. We raise more deposits. Na tukue wakubwa. We start branching. We start branching. So I just want to challenge us. Msifikiria hata ile mambo ya kusema forsa, physical forsa. You know, siku hizi we can have virtual forces. Si ndio hivyo? And that is the direction I want us to take. Now that we are investing heavily on ICT, we can have digital forsa. Because we have other institutions that are doing business, serious loaning, and they don't even have offices. Right, kwa simu, like the tellers, sindio?
Yes.
Yeah. So what is stopping us from doing that? What is stopping us from doing that? So as we invest in ICT, let us also think of other delivery channels ambazo zinakuja na mambo ya ICT, so that we grow our brand. It's very important. So I know ICT, when we have embraced ICT fully, you actually bring all people together. And that is why now we have a youth component coming in. How are you? Kiambia nendeni kwa banking hall, wengine hawataki. So they want solutions up. So once we have those solutions in place, we'll encourage even more to come in, and even women, young women. Yeah, they become part of our. So I want to believe that we are on the right path, and I want to really commend that have been behind all this. I want also to commend the housing team. The mentions of coming up what we are calling the strategic plan is very important. I want to believe that when they are coming up with that strategic plan, they try and ensure that they plug in very well in the big four agenda of affordable housing. Yes, because that's an area that almost every one of us is focusing on. So without very much, I want to say that it has been a great honor, and I'm happy to be the part of that is launching your management information system. So I don't know how we will do it, but I just need to be guided. When the button will switch, so that now we can go live. Be guided. But again, I also want to really thank that team that was behind that system. Nimeiona ikiflash the demonstration. You can see it's a very good system. We also have a system for the cooperative management system. So when I was looking at those the demonstration, I could see some similarities in it. So Professor Brian and your team from KANU, I think we really need to really congratulate you for the effort that you put to ensure that we have a system within the required timelines. Otherwise, we want to assure you from my side, I really want to assure you that we are together in this. And as usual, we'll walk this journey together. We'll start by saving, then we collaborate, invest, prosper together. Yes. I think that is our motto, isn't it? Yes. So
as for the launch,
yes,
we leave it open-ended for you. Whatever guess that you do,
yeah.
If you want us to jump up and down 20 times, you can do that. Whatever you like us.
Yeah. So with those very many, remarks, or very few remarks, or whatever you call them, our management information system is officially launched.
You see? Haya, sasa makofi tena kwa bwana commissioner Moto. Sasa mnapiga makofi bwana, moja, mbili. Haya, fungua kabisa. Asante. Haya kabisa. Mimi nimesimama tu kumwambia asante sana kwa acknowledging us and being part of us, and also actually, heeding to the call to come with a very short notice. We focused tonight, and said I just came from Nairobi and what have you. Sasa akasikia sawa tu. Thank you. You are a great brother. Alafu kumbuka ni rafiki yetu, ni kweli. Ni kweli. Nimesikia mama tu ni wanajua kupiga hiyo generation. Sikusikia wazee wakipiga picha. Usoro unajua kupiga hiyo. So now we just one more, okay, in honor of him and for him declaring this launched. I want the mamas to relate and the wazee to piga picha moja tatu.
Thank you very much. I think you have had a very successful and wonderful section. I also want to echo our great gratitude to our chiefs. Now, to do it even better, we have the mother of Ntairo Sacco, our honorable secretary, who will come on behalf of all present to give a vote of thanks. Now, as she comes, I want to welcome one of our newbies. You want to represent her? Yes. Okay. I think she has stepped out, but she gave Grace Areba to do that on her behalf. Thank you.
Thank you for the opportunity. And I'm not the mother here. She told me to represent her in this giving a vote of thanks. First of all, I would like to thank God Almighty for giving us this opportunity to be here, for giving us good health and giving us life. Actually, it is life. When we have life is when we can think about other things. So we thank God for giving us the opportunity. I would like, first of all, to thank the visitors who are with us here for having time to come and grace this occasion. Secondly, I would like to thank all the members, the cooperators. It is because of you. It is because of you coming together that we are here. So this day is actually yours. We thank you. We thank you very much. Our leadership. We thank you in a very special way that you have led this Ntairo fraternity, I can call it, because we have Ntairo Sacco, we have Ntairo Housing, we are heading somewhere. We have a vision, and I would like to appreciate all of you for sticking to the vision. I know we are going places, and keep it up, the leadership. I will also like to give thanks to the patron of both Ntairo Sacco and Housing. I don't know where he gets the energy. I know I can say that he has interacted with each and every one of you in terms of membership. He has called actually around all members. He is concerned about the Ntairo Sacco, Ntairo Housing. He gets in touch with each and every one of us in one way. We know the time differences that are there between Kenya and the US, but I don't know how he schedules his time to actually be able to get the time and commit himself the way he does. He actually says that he dreams, he wakes up thinking about Entairo Circle and Entairo Fraternity. And we can all attest to that. So our thank you, special thank you goes to you. Now, our guest of honor, Commissioner James Mwasi, sorry. I think I'm, you know, I don't want to join. Okay. Commissioner Mwasi, you midwifed Entairo Circle. Then you midwifed Entairo Housing. How can we thank you? You've been with us, you've guided us, we can say that we are getting insider information. You are guiding us the right way, the right steps. You've held our hands. We know taking us places. We appreciate you, the knowledge, the experience you are willing to do with us. Thank you so much. God bless. Last but not least, I would forget Engineer Professor Kewato. This is Engineer Kewato. We thank you much for airing the occasion. It is not only this one. We had housing. You were there with us. We appreciate that you are willing to walk with us this journey. You know we are young. We have not, we cannot say that we can be able to do this by ourselves, but we appreciate that you are here and working with us in this journey. Thank you all, and thank you. God bless you.
Thank you, Grace. You might have spotted her somewhere. I want to give her time to come and give one or two words and pray for us as we close the ceremony.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Asante. Thank you so much. Asante. I'm humble. Thank you so much, members. Our chief guest, our patron, my fellow co-operator, our team, crew team, I salute to all. In Entairo Circle, we love nurturing and uplifting each other. I didn't know she could make a very good person who can give thanks, vote of thanks. I rushed out, there was an emergency, and I told her, please take care. And she had done it very well. Can we appreciate her? Yes, thank you so much. What can I say? The occasion, the whole month had been a very tough month because every day we wake up talking about Entairo Circle, Entairo Housing. It has not been easy. Professor came up and made everybody not sleep. Thank you so much for that note. And I think we are going places. Let's all be truthful to this venture. Let's all put our energy here, and we can be able to move to heights. We're only building a foundation now, which is right if we do it now, not tomorrow. The youth, I appreciate the youth so much. This time, the youth have been there for us. They have been in this together. The crew here, I appreciate it so much. Thomas, thank you so much, Nandanson. Thank you for coming. They came all the way from Nairobi, our chief guest. This boy from Nairobi, just to come be with us here. And they've learned a lot. They've gained a lot. They'll never be the same. Don't say you wasted your time and money to come this side. No, what you've gained from here, for sure, you will never be the same. You'll be advising others. Thank you so much. You've always been there for us. Like he came ceremony today or yesterday in Nairobi. We asked him, by the way, and he didn't say no. He was there for us, and we can never let you down. Be assured. Just tell us what you're supposed to do it according to their ways. There's something we'll ask you later. Maybe you can advise in Sasla. There's something that has come up. We need to be enlightened on that. No, we thank them so much for what they've developed for us. I know digital is the way to go. Nobody can say that that's not the way. It's the way to, let's be there and let's be inclusive in all that it. Thank you so much, everybody. May God bless you all. Thank you. Okay. Okay. Tukitoka kuna kidogo kwa restaurant, tutaenda pale tupate something to hold our stomach. Then is on a hurry to go back to live so that tupate njiani. Yes, we wish to listen so everybody nyumbani salama. Tunaomba tuombesha kura as we leave this place. Yeah, our group photos, we talked about it. We have a group photo outside, then we can go. Okay, let's pray. Our dear loving Father in heaven, we thank you for the life that you extended to each one of us in a special way, Father. Thank you for even this time that want you with us, Heavenly Father, and you've seen us through the end of this. We had only thought as human beings that we could realize this. We didn't know that God we could be able to achieve it. Through your leadership, Heavenly Father, we have been able to achieve whatever is ahead of us, God. There's nothing that we without your guidance, Father. Guide us, guide our steps, so that we can be able to accomplish all that we have in our mind. As we depart from here, depart with us. There's a meal that has been prepared for us, Heavenly Father. We ask that you penetrate our bodies. For we ask this, believe in the whole Son's name. Amen. Thank you.
Disconnect is little. Disconnect. Done. Hebu piga moja kwanza.